Okay, at least I'm moving again. What a bummer. Okay, so I literally only have one color left. This is See Through My Eyes. It is ES46. And I'm going to put it right there. Now that color looks just like Playground to me, but like in the shimmer form. So this is Playground. That's See Through My Eyes. Now the other shades that I thought would be like super similar, which are the other ones that I bought up here, there are no matches in the palette for it. So I appreciate the fact that only one of the shades matches the other ones that I got, you know, which is nice because I want to be able to experiment with the color. But oh, the other thing I didn't do is take off the swatches. So let me put the singles away. Because knowing my luck, I'll knock them on the floor again. So I've already dropped one. Okay, snug as a bug in a rug. And this is the same size as the Jaclyn Hill palette, so I didn't know how big this was or how big to expect it, but it is the same size as the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I could get away with using one more of these to get all my singles put away. Okay, oh yeah, the swatches. Okay, so I have the makeup remover cloth. This is the Always Off makeup cloths. It is just wet. It has color on it just from me like wiping my fingers off. I'm gonna get it re-wet and wring it out. Because this is, yeah. And I did that last swatch and I'll show it to you in just a second. That last color that's See Through My Eyes, that's this one. It looks very similar to Pool Party, or not Pool Party, but Playground. Pool Party's from the Jaclyn Hill palette. So the swatches that I did here with that bright pink that everybody is like freaking out about, saying that it stained this girl's lids and she had a really bad allergic reaction to it and she like went off on Twitter. I just got this re-wet, so let's see how easily they remove. And there are eyeshadow bases under 3 of the 4. And I figured since my hand was dry, I didn't have any lotion or anything on it. I wanted to see myself and see how well it worked, what, you know, underneath of it would stop it from staining it easily. I wanted to see if I had a reaction to it, but my hand was dry. I really needed to put lotion on it, but I didn't, for the simple fact that I wanted to see what my skin would do with the shades. So I do have, let me turn that one light off. I do have staining, but I'm just lightly wiping. Let me put some gumption in it. So all I did was just work with the towel and I was able to get it off. Now my hand's a little pink from me rubbing it. Underneath was the Tarte Shape Tape. Just gonna work that. Because James Charles said that you had to have like the MAC paint pot in order to like keep these from like staining, and I don't have that. I have the BH Cosmetics. This is the Smooth Canvas and Bisque, and I've also got it in linen. Okay, so the Shape Tape one definitely is leaving stains, and then this is the Urban Decay spot right here. That one looks like it's going to hang out a while. And then the rest of the other spot on my hand is just my hand. I didn't put anything down. The Urban Decay one did stain as well. And then with my natural skin, now granted this is going over a scar, there's just a little spot of it left. So just to see, I'm going to take, I'll just grab it out of the shower. This is unmistakably a Dial bar of soap. Because people were saying, oh, well, you can't get that off. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how difficult it is to get off. Might as well get the other side wet. The fun part's going to be getting it off my arm. And I haven't even rinsed my hand yet. Now the tape, with the Shape Tape side, there's still a hint of pink there. And there's a little bit right here where my scar is. But the rest of my hand, there's no color left. Okay, that one shade from the James Charles palette, that blue, did a pretty good job of staining my hand. Which one was that? Playground. So that's Playground that's still hanging out right there. And that's after soap and water. So now comes the fun part of getting it off my arm. On one side, I'm going to use, just get my arm wet. Okay. Because the bright shades are over here, I'm going to use the oil on this side. I'm going to use the bar of Dial on the other side. And there's actually blue on the soap. Yeah, I forgot it's like Thanksgiving. Yeah, I've got a chicken to cook, and breads to make. I'm almost done. That's just with a bar of soap. Water and a bar of soap. I wonder if this will come off with a bar of soap, but just to be safe, I have a little bit of oil in my hand. Let me grab a little bit more. I just didn't want it running all over my hand. And this is an oil-based cleanser. It makes a pretty purple shade. Yeah, that pink shade likes me. All right, time to rinse. That looks like mud going in the sink. Let's see if I can. It looks like mud in the sink. Those one shades really did stain the back of my hand. And there's only a few, like the yellow stained, that again, that's the Playground one, that other like purplish pink shade. And then the ones that were pigments down at the base, they stained. So just to see, because I have the oil-based cleanser on my arm in it, just throw some soap over it. Let's see how well this comes off. Again, that pink is like hanging on. Might as well work it into my hand on this side. I mean, it's coming off, but it is a little bit difficult, so I would recommend, you know, maybe a double cleanse in order to get the stuff off. That pink shade's the only one that's kind of left, and it's just a little bit. The rest of it rinsed off, and then the other shades came off my hand. So all it really took to get the shades off my arms, and my hand's all red, was just some elbow grease. That pink shade did stick around though, which I kind of expected because it is a hot pink. But, you know, for the simple fact that that little bit of pink on my arm, I don't even know if it'll show up. That little bit right there is all that's like kind of hanging around. That's not bad. It really isn't. All the rest of the shades came off just fine. This side was just soap and water, and all the pigments on this arm that had been sitting there the longest came right off. The only thing that took a little bit more were like the blues and purples that were on this arm. But there you go. Easy removal. And I mean, there's just a hint of pink like right there. That's it. And then on my scar on my hand. And there's like a hint of pink right here from the Shape Tape. So I would say don't use the Shape Tape with it. There you go. That is my swatches and my comparisons of, I just got water off of it, my James Charles Morphe palette. I really am excited to get into this. I will be doing an eye look tonight before I go to bed. I might do a sleep test on it, because there are sometimes when if I want to test the longevity of eyeshadow, I won't use like an eyeshadow base. I'll just put my eyeshadow on and then, you know, I'll go to sleep, and whatever is there when I wake up, that tells me how long it's going to wear for, you know, an 8 to 12 hour day. You figure you're in bed, you touch the sheets, that kind of stuff. So I'll probably try and do a look with it tonight. I will record that. So I will see you guys in another video. Thanks, Michael, for coming back for the second play of it. Yeah. And hopefully everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. I have videos ready to go up all the way up until Saturday, so, but I'll still try and like live stream tomorrow. I plan on doing some baking, so if anybody wants to see like a live stream on how I make breads or something, I might do that. We're gonna do a roast chicken, so it should be good. So have a good night, get some sleep. Sucks that you kind of have to work tomorrow. Dad's off for the next 3 days, so we're gonna be gaming. He'll be yelling at his computer and I'll just be laughing. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye.